Post-fight review: B Marsh Boxing, Tyson Fury versus Otto Wallin, MGM Grand, Las Vegas, Nevada, Mexican Independence Day weekend. And the man Tyson Fury was getting his ass handed to him tonight. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The man was getting his ass handed to him. Otto Wallin came for that smoke tonight. You know what I mean? He was winning the first round, throwing combinations. Excuse me. Outlanded the man Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury just couldn't. It looked like it was a fill out round, but round one goes to the man Otto Wallin. You know what I'm saying? Round two, I gave round two to Fury. Fury was using his range, keeping the man on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Pumping that jab. He had even switched to southpaw. He was fighting southpaw for the most part, for the first half of this fight. You know what I mean? And I gave him round two. But round three, Otto Wallin catches, he gets on the inside. He continues to do what he was doing in round one. You know what I'm saying? Throwing some body shots and getting on the inside. And then he caught the man, Tyson Fury, with a left hand on the inside. Short left hand. A left hand that opened up a big gash on the right eye of the man, above the man, Tyson Fury's right eye. You know what I'm saying? The man was leaking profusely. You know what I mean? His corner actually did a terrible job, in my opinion, the whole night of trying to stop the bleeding. You know what I mean? All they did was just put big globs of Vaseline. The referee Tony Weeks tried to tell him, man, that's too much Vaseline. There was even a point in time in the fight where they had put a whole glob of Vaseline on his eye, and it even fell up during the fight. You know what I mean? It fell off his eye straight on the canvas. But it opened up the cut. That happened in round three. You know what I mean? Round four was a round that could have gone either way. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury was now trying to fight with a more sense of urgency after the cut. But, the man out of Wallin was also landing punches. You know what I mean? And that round could have gone either way. You know what I'm saying? I had that particular round for Tyson Fury, but it could have gone out of Wallin's way. But round five and six, I gave it to Otto Wallin. And Otto Wallin did a dirty move where he raked the man Tyson Fury's eye that was leaking profusely. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, it looked like the man Vitaly Klitschko versus Lennox Lewis. Only difference is Vitaly Klitschko had two cuts, one below the eye and one above the eye. The one above the eye, that's exactly what it looked like. You know what I mean? Looked like the man had a red Pirates Slick Rick eye patch, you know what I mean? The whole night, because the joint was all red. You check it, thinks out of boxing. Said, damn, yeah. Hop, what's happening, man? He said, thanks for these updates, B. Marsh. I always know I'll get quality analysis. Yes, indeed, man. Nothing but the best over here, man. Nothing less than the best as far as post-fight reviews. And Otto Wallin came to fight. You know what I'm saying? The man was won at least four of the first six rounds, you know what I mean? But after the man Tyson Fury got raked on his eye, he got upset and he started getting on the inside, you know what I mean? He was now boxing for the orthodox stance, and he started getting on the inside and putting his head all on the man's shoulders, you know what I mean? And just leaning on him, Vitaly Klitschko style with Tony Weeks. There was a lot of separations from Tony Weeks in this fight because there was a lot of clinching. But Tyson Fury had to do that. Otto Wallin also started clinching heavily in the later rounds because now Tyson Fury threw all that boxing shit out the window. Now it's a fight. And he got on the inside. Forget about that 7-inch reach advantage he had. He threw that all out the window and he just came banging and slugging. You know what I mean? Throwing big shots, body shots, power shots. You know what I mean? He just was going to the body and just throwing headshots. He hurt the man out of Wallin in like almost every round in the second half. You know what I mean? And I gave him a clean sweep for round 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Was all Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury was landing uppercuts. He just was landing all kind of punches. You know what I mean? All punches from different angles, and the man out of Wallin was mostly in retreat mode because he gassed out from all the heavy duty work he put in the first half of the fight where he won 4 of the first 6 rounds. I'm sure some people on their scorecard might have had it 5 of the first 6 rounds because round two is obviously a Tyson Fury round. You know what I mean? But round 12 was dramatic, very dramatic. And the man Tyson Fury gets caught with a straight left hand. You know what I mean? A left hand, but it's a straight left hand that hurts the man, and he never recovered the whole round after that. You know what I mean? The man Tyson Fury was almost knocked out in that 12th round on some Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. versus Sergio Martinez 12th round type of shit. Only difference is Tyson Fury ain't hit the canvas, but if this guy was a more polished fighter and he just believed in himself some more, he probably would have got him up out of there. Because that left hand, it was just one shot that hurt the man. And I'm not too sure if the man Otto Wallin immediately had recognized that he had hurt the man, or maybe he was admiring his work. But I doubt it because he knows he needed a knockout at that point in time to win the fight. You know what I mean? Or at least make it a draw. Because it was a close fight, and I definitely disagree with the man Andre Ward's scorecard throughout the duration of the fight. He kind of had it kind of wide for the man Tyson Fury, and that's exactly what didn't happen tonight. This was a close fight, very close to being a draw. You know what I mean? Oh, and if the man Otto Waller didn't gas out in the later rounds, if he just won one more round in the second half of the fight, he would have won this fight on my scorecard. Okie doke. Where am I at on the chat? Hop says, "What was your score? What was your scorecard at the end?" I had it 7 rounds to 5, 115, 113. But that dirty play by raking the man's face, that was disgusting, man. That was disgusting behavior. At the end of the bell, you take your right hand and you rake the man's eye like basically how somebody would take a Vaseline and put it all on their forehead, how you would be rubbing it in into your forehead. That's exactly what the guy did with his glove. He raked the man's eye that was bleeding profusely. It's disgusting behavior by the man, Otto Wallin. Hop says, "Will this have any implications for the Wilder Fury rematch in your opinion?" All I know is that the man Tyson Fury, he's gonna get beat up by Deontay Wilder, man. Sorry, if this guy Otto Wallin can bring this type of adversity, pressure, and almost get the massive upset, man, these British heavyweights, man, it's only a matter of time. You know what I mean? It's only a matter of time. I was sitting here the whole time thinking about this fight, watching this fight, and I was thinking to myself, why hadn't Anthony Joshua ever even attempted to try and make a fight with the man Tyson Fury? Tyson Fury wanted 50-50. I think 50-50, look, that would have been um, a massive domestic British heavyweight clash, and it would have been Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua's biggest payday. You know what I'm saying? Because I personally believe Tyson Fury's skill set will beat Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? He could possibly beat the man Deontay Wilder too, no question, just off pure skill set. But I don't think he got the whiskers to go 12 rounds or withstand any heavy punishment from Deontay Wilder. That's just the difference, you know what I mean? I've seen Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz. I've seen this guy, Anthony Joshua, hit this guy with everything but the kitchen sink. And the man, Anthony Joshua, just I'm sorry, Andy Ruiz ate the punches, you know what I mean? He ate the punches like Scooby snacks. You know what I mean? And that's the difference, you know? And I think Deontay Wilder, man, he's definitely going to win the rematch. I think there's no way he can't improve over what he did in the first fight. No question Tyson Fury can improve too, but I think, man, Tyson Fury's declining. It's evident. It's evident from the opposition he's been fighting since coming back after almost 3 year hiatus, you know what I mean? It's evident, man. The man's skill set's declining. It's only a matter of time, man. And the right fight is gonna catch up to him. And right now, I think Deontay Wilder's licking his chops. True, really, truth and right, really and truly. Darius, I am king. What the deal, Darius? What's happening, big man? Man, I was checking you out the other day, man. I was like, man, I hadn't heard from Darius in a minute. Went to check your box rec, see if you've been active, you know what I mean? Good to hear from you, dogs. What the deal, man? What's the update on your career? You still fighting or what? You know what I mean? Still got a good record, you know what I'm saying? And you still, what's happening with you, man? Good to hear from you. Thinks what did Darius says? He says after tonight, Fury gonna say he needs two more tune-up fights before the Wilder rematch. Cherry picking almost went wrong tonight. No question about it. I agree with you 100%. And actually, this fight ain't even a tune-up for preparing for Deontay Wilder. This guy has no type of dimensions close to Deontay Wilder. This guy's a southpaw. Yeah, I mean, he was a southpaw who gave the man Tyson Fury work. Deontay Wilder is not even a southpaw. So that just went to show me how interested the guy Tyson Fury is in doing that rematch. You know what I mean? And it's disgusting how Tyson Fury comes on ESPN and always talk about Deontay Wilder's running from him. And I gotta say this about that Andre Ward, Joe Tessitore, all that commentary on ESPN, man. You guys, Max Kellerman, guys should be disgusted with yourself. They was calling this shit a fucking heavyweight title fight, calling it a lineal title fight, man. These guys are selling their souls just for a paycheck. All these commentators from Joe Tessitore to Andre Ward. Me hearing Andre Ward and Tim Bradley keep saying that it really hurts me that these guys are selling their soul just to prop up the ESPN heavyweight to say he the best in the world. This ain't no goddamn heavyweight title fight. Are you serious? Where's the belt, man? And I'm all about lineal, man. I don't know anybody on these YouTube streets who be pushing for that lineal shit, you know what I mean? Because all the greatest fighters I grew up watching have them lineal titles. Whether it's an invisible belt, whatever you want to call it, fuck the Ring magazine, blame them for trying to separate themselves from the lineal and trying to make up their own rules. But Tyson Fury ain't no damn champion, man. That's what we're not going to do. And Andre Ward and them, they keep throwing this rhetoric that he is, and they selling their souls just to prop up ESPN. At the end of the day, ESPN could fire these fellas at any given time, replace them with new commentary teams, and they just gonna be sitting there in the dark thinking, "Damn, man, why to call them fellas a lineal champ when he's not even nowhere close to that?" You know what I mean? These guys are enabling the man Tyson Fury to be fighting these cherry picking bums like my man King Darius talking about in the chat. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. Thinks Auto Boxing. What's the deal, man? He says Fury getting it on social media tonight, boy, as he should. As he should. Look at his face. Look at that thumbnail that I got. That don't even look like him. The man got his face disfigured tonight. Not by no headbutts or elbows. Straight up punches. Man don't even look like himself. His face swole like a balloon. The man looks like a trucker. You know what I'm saying? Look, man. The man got his ass handed to him tonight. You know what I mean? If they call this fight a draw, I would not be mad one bit. Okay, where we at on the chat? Where we at? Fix out the boxes says I thought Wallin needed to work more for a draw, but what a strong 12th round by Wallin. Cherry pick gone wrong indeed. Yes indeed. Inspired by fire. What's happening? Inspired. He says you're talking like he hasn't already outboxed Wilder. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he outboxed Wilder, but did he leave out the ring with that belt? No. Did Deontay Wilder hit the canvas? No. Did Tyson Fury hit the canvas? Twice. And contemplated quitting and got Jack Reese helped the man, gave him some extra time to recover. So say what you want. The man ain't no champion. Yeah, he outboxed Wilder 7 out of 5 rounds, 7 out of 12 rounds on my card. But there's something called knockdowns. There's a 10-8 rounds, and he didn't get out there. He didn't leave out that ring with them belts, and that was the accurate score. I had that fight a draw, so I don't know what you talking about. Inspired by fire? You ain't inspiring nobody. Whoopants. Whoopants. I don't that's I guess that's how you pronounce your name. Says Fury already took Wilder to school. What school did he take him to? Wilder came in there as the defending champion and left out the ring as the defending champion. What kind of nut ass shit are you guys talking about? Are you guys mad that the man Tyson Fury looked like a bologna sandwich tonight by this Otto Wallin Sweden Scandinavian fighter? Fuck y'all talking about Wilder for? Get off Wilder dick, man. Your man Tyson Fury got his ass handed to him tonight. Man, lucky he left up out of there with a victory. Fuck you talking about whoopants and inspired by fire? Who are you guys? Where y'all come from? I never seen or heard of y'all in my life. Where we at in the chat, man? We could do this all night. Thinks all the boxer says, you know they mad. Yeah, they mad. I don't know why. They should be mad at Tyson Fury performance. Um, M. Creech said, cut heels, but they can always reopen. Yeah, and the corner did a terrible job. The whole fight, that cut was a distraction for Tyson Fury. The corner did absolutely nothing except apply big globs of Vaseline. That's it. And you know what I mean? That's all they did. Whoopan says nothing if he can't touch it. M. Creech says, but if he does, we know what can happen now. Rob Gotti, what's up, Rob Gotti? What's the deal, man? He says, yo, he got punked by an unknown guy. Exactly. That's what I saw. I seen, yeah, he won the fight on my card. Sure, 7-5. But this wasn't supposed to even go 12 rounds, man. He was supposed to stop this guy like he said, Julio Cesar Chavez style. Knock him out with a left hook to the liver. Instead, he looked like Julio Cesar Chavez versus Oscar De La Hoya. You know what I'm saying? In the first fight. Man looked like a bloody mess, you know what I mean? Look at his face. Doesn't even look like himself. The writing's on the wall, y'all. This guy by no means beats Wilder. I'm trying to tell you right now. I'm trying to tell you right now. I think he can beat. I've always thought he can beat Anthony Joshua just off the skill set he has. You know what I mean? And like I said, I seen Andy Ruiz eat eat the man Anthony Joshua punches like Pac-Man. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of guys have toppled and fell over and didn't get up. As far as Deontay Wilder, he concussing fellas. You know what I mean? Okay, where we at? Wolfman says Fury could KO Wilder and you'll still act like Wilder. Man, shut the fuck up, Wolfman. Who the fuck are you, man? Who the fuck are you? What are you bringing up Wilder in this shit for? How will I think that Wilder won a fight if he gets KO'd and put to sleep, which will never happen by Fury, because Fury couldn't even put this guy to bed. He couldn't even knock out this guy. Whoopins, go ahead, go troll somebody else, man, because I'm going to flame your ass up and I'm going to embarrass you, and this shit's going to stay here for life. Everybody who going to come here and listen to this joint will say, damn, B. Marsh joning on Slim. I'm going to straight clown you. Here we go, man. Rob Gotti says Wilder by murder come next February. That's what I see, man. Like I said, man, Wilder definitely has much more to improve. Even though I thought he got outboxed for seven, he lost 7 out of 12 rounds. But the knockdowns evened it out to a draw. He at least still won 5. You know what I mean? And even though I thought he fought a terrible fight, I think there's definitely room for improvement. You know what I mean? He was out there throwing windmills, just neglecting the body, as Otto Wallin did tonight. I don't know why people not going to this guy's flabby body. You know what I mean? Otto Wallin was doing that in the first half and neglected it in the second half. That's because he gassed out. Inspired by Five, I'm not gonna read your comments. You ain't talking no boxing shit. Fuck out of here. P Money, what the deal? P Money, good man, my good man. P Money. He says Fury had a tougher than expected fight. Wallin came to win and he put on a nice performance. What's good, B Marsh? What the deal, man? And I agree 100% right there, man. Definitely a tough fight, and I know the man Tyson Fury. He didn't he wanted a knockout. He said he gonna knock him out, Julio Cesar Chavez style, but that's exactly what didn't happen tonight. You know what I mean? He almost got upset. Um, Hop says greetings to P Money. What's up with you, Hop? You say what's up to P Money. P Money says Fury better stop playing with otters. Um, Thinks out of boxes says what up to P Money. Sleepy Spaceman says Fury too slick for Wilder. If he's too slick for him, why didn't he beat him the first time they fought? You know, you guys keep talking about he's too slick for him, but he didn't come out there. The objective of that fight was for him to beat Wilder for the WBC belt, which he didn't. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't controversial, as in, no, that fight was actually accurate score. I wasn't mad one bit because that's what I had on my scorecard. All right, where we at in the chat? M. Creech says Fury wife told him sign the Tom Schwartz rematch now. That's a funny one, man. That's a hey, don't be surprised if that's the caliber of fighter Tyson Fury might consider fighting next. You know what I mean? Because tonight, man, look, man, Deontay Wilder, man, he ain't gonna sleep on Slim. You know what I mean? Some may say, oh, this guy, Tyson Fury, took this guy lightly. Well, that's his own problem. You know what I mean? Taking Otto Wallin lightly. He almost lost tonight. Neutral Natural says, what it do, Chad? What the deal with Neutral Natural? What's happening? P Money says to Hop. My man Hop, always a pleasure seeing you, bro. That was a great fight tonight. Yes, indeed. Charlton 123 says, he will beat Wilder. Get out of Wilder's arse. No, Charlton. You're just coming up here because you probably, cause the way you even spelled arse, you probably from the UK, so you try to defend your man. Get the fuck up out of here. Look what Otto Wallin did to Tyson Fury face. Made his face look like a bologna sandwich, and you expect arguably the best heavyweight in the world, Deontay Wilder, not to do that to this guy? Stop playing with me, man. You guys are delusional, man. The writing's on the wall. This is like a truth serum, just like Chocolatito. The writing was on the wall, and you seen what ended up happening to Chocolatito. Slim ain't even been the same ever since. Still gonna go to the Hall of Fame, but Tyson Fury, this is exactly why he's choosing this caliber of oppositions. He's one of the biggest farces in boxing history that I've ever seen. And when you hear me talking about the guy, you wouldn't have even known that I'm a big Tyson Fury fan. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not no guy who's biased. You know what I mean? I don't got no blinders on my bifocals. You smell me? I'm a guy who keeps it 100% tall with y'all. You heard? And this guy got his ass handed to him tonight. He fights low, weak opposition. Guys like Pinata, Sefer Safari, Tom Schwartz, and these kinds of guys of the world. And really and truly, he's the shortest reigning heavyweight champion of all time. You guys could have him if those are the type of guys you like on your squad. I'm cool. I just like his skill set in boxing, and when he's fighting to his optimal prime, he is that dude, and he can outbox every single heavyweight in boxing. You know that I've been saying that on this channel, B March Boxing. But at the end of the day, it's heavyweight boxing, and all it takes is one punch. And Deontay Wilder is one of the greatest punches in boxing history, not today's generation, in boxing history. You know what I mean? And you seen what he almost did, almost put that man comatose in that 12th round. Credit to the man, Tyson Fury, for getting a 14 count. Jack Reese giving him plenty of time to recover. It is what it is. He came back and was putting hands on the man Deontay Wilder. But at the end of the day, Wilder is not letting no guy like this guy who's Otto Wallin. He's not going to let that type of caliber of opposition put hands all over him like Tyson Fury did tonight. Not to mention, Tyson Fury couldn't punch his way out of a wet paper bag. Slim couldn't even knock this Otto Wallin guy out while this guy was gassed on fumes. So stop playing with me. Don't come up in this channel and I ain't never heard of you, Slim, talking that nut ass shit, Charlton. On to the show. Keep it moving. What the deal, Mike 104? My good man. Good man up in this piece. I don't know where these other weirdos came from. Go to sleep, man, or go to church. Ain't it like 5 in the morning out there in the UK? Go ahead, get ready, and go to church. Go to mass. Stop playing with me, man. Mike 104 says, I'd rather see Fury versus Joshua and Ruiz versus Wilder. You know, like I said, why Anthony Joshua never made that fight happen all these years over there in England, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, it's not beneath me. It's not look, to me it shows that the guy just doesn't want to fight no opposition, you know what I mean? No good opposition. Tyson Fury would be bring him the biggest payday of his career. Why wouldn't he split a 50-50 with the man Tyson Fury? Why, to be honest, Tyson Fury is the one who opened up the floodgates for the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? He did. Deontay Wilder, no question, was a champion before Tyson Fury in January of 2015. The man Tyson Fury became a champion in 2015 November. You know what I mean? He opened up the floodgates. He's the one who opened up the doors for heavyweights like Anthony Joshua to get all them three straps he had that were Tyson Fury's that Tyson Fury never lost in the ring. He just lost it due to his drug addiction, obesity, PED usage, and all kind of nut ass shit that the guy does. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that should have been a fight that they should have been done over there. You know what I mean? 50-50, no question. Because Anthony Joshua should pay the man Tyson Fury homage for even opening up the floodgates by beating the man Vladimir Klitschko, who had the motherfucking division in a chokehold for 10 years. You know what I mean? Um, where we at? Finks is saying what up to Neutral Natural. Neutral Natural says Fury not fighting no no damn February. What are we in October, September? We'll see. It probably not. You're actually right, cause Deontay Wilder is gonna be fighting in the winter. They're not gonna be ready for February. Hopefully they fight first thing. I hope that's on the itinerary. First thing in 2020 is to fight each other. We shall see. Whoopat says, I suppose Wilder always has that puncher's chance. I'm not. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna respond back to that comment, man. I don't know when you started watching boxing, man. But what's understood don't need to be explained. Hop says to Whoopants, inspire me. Don't be disrespectful. B Marsh tries hard to be fair. Do you? You're always off base with the insults. You really are. And the thing is, like I've never seen these guys in my chat or comment section before. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, if you're mad the man Tyson Fury face look like a bologna sandwich, you could go to some other channel that's gonna cradle and hold his nuts. That's not what I'm gonna do. And I'm a fan of Tyson Fury. I've been a fan of him since Box Nation's inception in 2012. Where were you? Were you even watching boxing in 2012? Okay, where we at? Sleepy Spaceman. Big ups to Hop, man. Support, man. Big ups on putting fellas in check too, you know what I mean? Sleepy Spaceman says Wilder's limited fighter. If he had to fight with one eye like tonight, he would get outboxed. If was a fifth or if was a spliff, we'd be all fucked up, Sleepy Spaceman. I don't know, man. We talking boxing. We're not talking hypotheticals. If. Bye. P Money says, um, and I'm actually gonna give you an example. I remember of 2015 when the man Deontay Wilder fought with a eye swollen shut, fucking with the man, big Frenchman Johan Duhaupas, and that's the fight. And that was always a doubt of Deontay Wilder. I was. And I've been watching him since 2008 in the Olympics. I was a doubt of him them times, you know what I mean? I even picked Bermain Stavern to win the first fight. I'm not going to lie to you. You check it. But the fight that really showed me that Deontay Wilder got heart was the Johan Duhaupas fight, and I haven't doubted him since. And that was 2015. You heard? The man's eye was swollen shut. So what the fuck you talking about, Sleepy Spaceman? Wasn't that man's eye swollen shut? And not only did he not go the distance, Slim, he stopped him. So what are you really talking about, Sleepy Spaceman? What are you talking about? Talking about if. You see, I don't like you guys. I don't like you guys because you guys just come in here to hate on the man Wilder while we just here talking about what happened between Otto Wallin and the guy Tyson Fury, and his face not even looking recognizable. If the man had to go open up his iPhone X Max and whatever, his face recognition wouldn't even work because the iPhone won't even recognize his face. So what are you really talking about, man? Come here talking boxing. Don't come here talking about if was a spliff, we'd be all fucked up. All right? P Money says, well, Fury wasn't slick in this fight tonight. He was in the trenches because that slick style wasn't working tonight. Exactly. Truth and right. And it came to a point where Tyson Fury had to throw all that boxing shit out the window and had to lean all over the man, get the man tired, and get on the inside and make this a fight. You know what I mean? Because he couldn't outbox the guy from the outside because the guy Otto Wallin for the 4 out of the first 6 rounds was on the inside, throwing combinations, body shots, and was catching the man Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury was trying to throw a little Philly shell, but the joint was getting penetrated. You know what I'm saying? That Philly shell will look more like an eggshell. Neutral Natural says Wallin has great game plan. That's you see. Anyways, let me read. Wallin had great game plan, but he did just run out of energy and he didn't stick to the game plan. After after he opened Fury up, he should have thrown more 2-3 combinations instead of 1-2 jab and high guard. I like them type of responses, Neutral Natural. You talking boxing and you talking what you observed. You ain't talking no hypothetical shit. And I agree with you 100%. The game plan was working perfect, you know. But the only problem with this guy Otto Wallin, he hadn't been accustomed. I think he'd only gone 12 rounds once and maybe 10 rounds once. You know, Tyson Fury can go the distance. You know what I mean? He can go the distance, but I think Tyson Fury, man, he's declining. I absolutely do think he's really declining. You know what I mean? And the performance he put on tonight. His back was against the wall, so you gotta give him credit for overcoming that bad gash on his eye. But he ain't the only boxer I ever seen overcome shit like that and come back and win the fight. So I'm not gonna pat him on his back like it's some shit I never seen. But at the end of the day, he didn't stop his opponent, and said he would, and he just looked terrible in that fight, man. Versus a lower tier opposition, and that's the caliber of opponents he's been fighting. Besides Deontay Wilder, you know what I mean? M. Creech says, only thing slick about Tyson was the Vaseline. Facts. Too much Vaseline at that. Thinks out of boxing. He put some kind of emoji there and said be March. I can't quite make out what that emoji is. Anyways, let's keep it moving. Woospan says he thought Wilder after he probably want to say thought he fought Wilder after 3 year layoff and cutting weight for over 400 pounds in the prime. Wilder couldn't beat him. Yeah, Wilder is amazing. I like Wilder, but you Americans are delusional haters. What am I hating about? What the fuck am I hating about, Woo Pants? What are you talking about, man? Get off that man's dick, man. This fucking live stream right here is not about Wilder. Fuck, you guys are obsessed with that man. Cause you know he gonna smoke every fucking British heavyweight out there. You know this, man. You know this. The man didn't beat him the first time they fought. Neither did Deontay Wilder. But I'm not gonna be out here sitting there making videos talking about, oh, Deontay Wilder should have won that fight. No, he didn't win the fight, but he still retained his belt. Woo Pence, you're a clown. Don't come back to this channel again. This ain't the place for you. Because I'm going to flame you up every time. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to have no intelligent boxing talk because I'm only going to reply to what you say because you came here to watch me. You heard? You came here to watch me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only going to reply to what you said. And what you be saying is some asinine shit. So all I'm going to do is just flame you back. And it's going to be an ignorant conversation. So this probably ain't the place for you. We don't got to agree on everything. But at the end of the day, you come in here talking like the man Tyson Fury beat Wilder. Well, that wasn't the case. I didn't see Wilder on the canvas, concussed. Anyways, you know exactly what happened. What the deal, Dan the Man Boxing? What's up with you, dogs? Zaza Silly in the chat says, can't believe I missed this one. Well, you missed a fight that was completely unexpected, you know what I mean? I definitely didn't expect Otto Wallin to show that much in him to show that, he could almost win this fight. Dan the Man says, Wally gave Fury a beating. I didn't expect this, says Dan the Man. Credit to Wallin, although he lost. The fight took something out of Fury, in my view. No question, man. No doubt, man. This giant right here, man, he's declining. He's declining, and that's exactly why. You see, these guys, Woo Pence, these nut-ass dudes coming on my channel, and the other guy, Inspire Fire, whoever, the thing they seem to forget is the man Tyson Fury ducked the immediate rematch. If the guy thought he was serious that he could beat the man Deontay Wilder, he'd have taken that immediate rematch, another 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder was kind enough to do a 50-50 the first time and do a 50-50 the second time. Because Deontay Wilder ain't no greedy dude. He ain't bitching about money. You know what I'm saying? He just wants what's fair. You know, when you do a job, you know what I'm saying? You know, you want to be paid for your services. You know what I mean? You don't want to be shortchanged and underpaid. That's basically like slavery and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, wants to be compensated fairly. And the man Tyson Fury ducked up out that rematch. If the guy could have was confident he would have beat him, he would have taken that green belt and he would have been one champion in heavyweight boxing who's held every single heavyweight title: WBA, WBC, WIBF, and WBA. But he didn't do it. So you guys seem to forget that. Your man Tyson Fury gets his face smashed in tonight, but yet you're still talking about Wilder and how Wilder and Tyson Fury outboxed him. He outboxed him, but he didn't win the fight. Okay, where we at in the chat? Fix Auto Boxer says this was like Otto Josecito Lopez Wallin. That's a funny one, Fix. I agree, dog. That's exactly what it was like. Almost an A. I don't know how this was even it should have been a split decision, a majority decision. You know what I mean? Keith Thurman and Josecito Lopez. I was about to call him Josecito Wallin. That was a good one, Fix. Big ups. Zaza Silly says, busy night. What's good, B Marsh? Same old chilly chill, man. Cooling. You know, just here talking boxing, you know what I mean? Got some people in the UK who I don't know why they coming on this joint hating on Wilder. Got, you know what I'm saying? I told them, man, go to church, man. Go to mass. Ain't it like 5 in the morning over there? Go, you know what I'm saying? Don't come on this channel hating on Wilder. Need to go get ready, go to church and get some fish and chips after church. And you probably gonna be mad I said go get some fish and chips. I actually love fish and chips. I love fish and chips. Not with no tartar sauce. I like mine with cocktail sauce though, you heard? But that's a whole nother video, man. Don't be mad. Don't be mad Tyson Fury looked like trash tonight. Straight up garbage basura. It ain't my fault. I thought this was gonna actually be an easy fight for him. Don't be mad. Don't be mad that the man's face looked like a trucker who got beat up. Nope. That's on you. Hop says that Dan the Man, boxing. Where have you been? Great to see you. Do you still do hangouts? Yeah, it's been a minute, Dan. Thanks all the boxer says big up to Dan. Inspired by Fire says no disrespect. Here's the game plan. Here's the thing. The game plan adjusts to the fighter. Can Wilder win without 2 knockdowns? I don't think that Fury would knock him out, but he can go the distance. It's not an easy call. Now you talking boxing, man. You see, I like them kind of comments like that, man. Something we can respond back with boxing talk. Where I don't gotta straight up joan and snap and flame fellas up for talking nut ass shit, man. Look, man, you're absolutely right. But you know, really and truly, you and I know, I don't know, maybe you don't know. I don't know how long you've been watching boxing Inspired by Fire. But Deontay Wilder be knocking everybody out, man. I don't think there's any man that Deontay Wilder's fought that ain't hit the canvas, really and truly. Look, man, it's like 100% out of like 100%. Who ain't hit the canvas? Everybody has. Everybody. Deontay Wilder is one of the meanest punchers in boxing history, man. You guys got to stop taking shit for granted. You're living through it right now. Stop talking about Ernie Shavers. Great fighter as far as great boxing puncher. But fellas be talking about he's one of them fighters who gets a lot of credit for losing fights. He was a great big ass puncher, you know what I mean? Put Larry Holmes on the canvas too. But that man never won a world title. And I'm living through Deontay Wilder knocking fellas spark the fuck out. Got a higher KO ratio than Mike Tyson. You smell me? I'm living through it right now. And I'm appreciating it. You know what I mean? He's knocked out everybody I've seen him fight. And Tyson Fury's no exception. And I believe you me, in a rematch, I think Tyson Fury's going to hit the canvas. Probably going to get stopped. Probably going to get put to sleep. That's just my opinion. I might be wrong. Maybe there will be a fight that Deontay Wilder didn't put his opponent in a concussive state of mind, separate the senses from you know what I'm saying, from from everything, separate them from their senses. That might happen, but until that happens, I gotta go with the high probabilities that 10 times out of 10, 100 times out of 100, every opponent that Wilder's fought, he put him on the canvas. You heard? And I believe you me, Deontay Wilder can improve on the way he fought in that first fight. He barely went to the body, threw a lot of windmill shots. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury got up off the canvas and started to outbox him. Think Deontay Wilder don't know he got much improvement to do? It's only a matter of time, you know what I mean? He's faced adversity, almost got knocked out in the seventh by the man Luis Ortiz, and he still didn't hit the canvas, you heard? So, sure, I agree with you on one thing. Can Wilder win without two knockdowns? Time shall tell, you know what I'm saying? But as far as I know, knockdowns is is second nature to the man Deontay Wilder. That's all I could say, man. And you know, the greatest answer to that, inspired by fire, is true. Is time. You know what I mean? Time shall tell. Mike 104 says underperforming in a victory can be a career setback. On the other hand, showing class and heart in a close loss can be a fighter's big break. It sure can, sure. And did Tyson Fury show heart tonight? I don't. I can't necessarily say he did because this guy was not on his level. All right, and Tyson Fury won damn near this whole second half of the fight. It's only the 12th round he didn't win. You know what I'm saying? So this guy might have been underestimating this guy because really and truly Tyson Fury should have washed this guy. Probably got him up out of there in 5 rounds. You know what I mean? 6 rounds, latest 8 rounds. You know what I'm saying? But Tyson Fury won the fight. Sure, he had an eye that was cut up and shit, but he ain't the only fighter who's ever come back from that type of adversity. But at the end of the day, I think he's clearly declining. You know what I mean? I think that's just the case, and I think that's what the reason why he's been fighting weak competition. You know what I mean? Just terrible opposition. Maybe these other guys, you know, who love Tyson Fury think he's fighting world beaters, and maybe they just don't know. But I'm not the one. I know boxing, and these guys that the man is fighting, and then ESPN and the commentary have the nerve to call it heavyweight title fight. Where's the belt? And you know me, I'm all about that lineal shit. Probably more than anybody on these YouTube streets. I be preaching that lineal shit. You know what I'm saying? If you can't be undisputed, if you can't be unified, go ahead and try to get you that lineal title, you know what I mean? Like Floyd Mayweather versus Gennaro Hernandez. You know what I'm saying? Like Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao been a lineal champion. He's been a champion in 8 divisions. I think he's been a lineal at flyweight, what's that, 112. He wasn't lineal at 122. He was at 126 when he beat Barrera. 130. He was lineal at 130. He was lineal at one. No, he wasn't at 135, but he was at 140, and he's been lineal at 147. Man, been lineal in 5 out of 8 uh weight classes, and that makes up for the fact that Manny Pacquiao's never been a unified champion. He's participated in unified fights, in unified bouts, but some have been draws or, you know, technical draws like with Agapito Sanchez, or he's lost like the Floyd Mayweather. So I'm all about the lineal shit, but not when guys like Tyson Fury are not lineal champions. You know what I mean? Okay, where we at in the chat? Dan the man says to Hop, I've been busy, man. It's all good. Yeah, I know how it goes, Dan the man. You know, I've been busy too, man. Like sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I want to make more videos as often as I can. But sometimes, man, I gotta get busy, man. I gotta make moves, gotta make some money, you know what I'm saying? I got shipments to make, I got packages to wrap up, I got laptops to put, you know, sometimes it gets, you know, and but before you know it, by the time you come home, you're tired, man. But you know, I try to do it as often as I can, you know what I mean? And next week I'm gonna be dropping some vids, you know what I mean? So definitely pay attention to those. But I definitely feel you, Dan the man. Dan the man says, "What up to things? Big up, man." P Money says to Dan the Man, I agree. Wallin was a lot more game than I thought he would be. Fury needs that Wilder fight to ride off into the sunset. Yeah. Mike 104 says, like boxing beats and rhymes said, this is boxing, not ifing. Facts. Yeah, I don't be coming here. I don't talk no if shit in sports. I don't talk. What if Steph Curry's Warriors played in the '90s and oh, if they did, they'd get smoked, but they don't. They are champions in their era. You know what I mean? And I'm not so much into hypotheticals, man. I don't live my life in a hypothetical body. I'm bubble. Excuse me. The realities of life will smack you smack in the face, and all that hypothetical shit. You're gonna have to throw that out the window. P Money says, "Get him, B Marsh." While they ain't even fighting, these dudes are obsessed with the old accomplishments of Fury because he survived that first fight. These dudes are a trip. These dudes, man, they not no boxing fans, man. I never even heard of them or seen them before. That's the thing. Yeah, I mean, big up to the man Inspire Fire. He came with a reasonable and uh, 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 a boxing comment. You know what I mean? He ain't coming here talk. He ain't talking no goofy shit no more. So big ups to him. The other guy, I want him to come back, and I'm gonna flame him up. I'm gonna Joan on his ass. And Jonan, if you don't know, man, that's the thing we say in DC. That's snapping. Straight. Clowning a dude. You know what I mean? That's what we call it, Jonan. Big ups to my man LVZ. You heard? And big ups to all the channels out from the DC, Maryland area. You know what I mean? Big up to every channel out there doing their thing. And they channel worldwide talking that real boxing shit. For that note, Set Shot says phone won't recognize his face. Holy smokes, be my graphic. Yeah, man. His iPhone ain't gonna recognize his face. Man, face look like a half smoke, man. Man, face look like a glizzy. That's what we call a hot dog in DC. A half smoke. Half pork, half beef. That's what his face look like tonight. And this iPhone face recognize shit ain't gonna pick up his face tonight. And he's definitely going to the hospital. Otto Wallin will put his ass in the hospital. But these guys mad at me because they man gonna be put in the hospital by Otto Wallin. Oh man, y'all fellas funny, man. Fix all the boxes says the boy will broke up Tyson Fury. Let's get it. Hey, Daniel DeBar, man, I'd love to see that, man. He might need a little bit more seasoning, but he's on the come up, man. Believe that. P Money says Fury had that size advantage, help him big tonight. I've seen him use that against Steve Cunningham. Exactly, he did. P Money, right? Especially how he was using that jab and just placing it on his head just so he can keep it there, keep his head on the swivel and just bang it with the right hand. He did the same shit and leaning all over him like he did Steve Cunningham. Just like the man Lennox Lewis did with Frank Bruno in that fight, you know what I mean? Hop says, well wishes to B Marsh and P Money and Dan the Man. Always good to see y'all later. Big ups to Hop, man. Salute. Thanks for coming through as always, man. It's a good man, Hop. Salute. Burgess Meredith says, good points, B. I gotta see the fight. Yeah, go check it out, man. It was definitely a fight. The fight was better on TV than it was better on paper. You know what I mean? And believe that. This guy came to fight out of Wallin tonight. Mike 104 says it's clear to see where this clown's head is at. Yeah, man, these guys ain't coming here talking no boxing shit. They coming here mad at Wilder. You see, they want to blame Wilder for this guy face looking like a half smoke. They want to blame Wilder for the man Wilder making his face look like a glizzy, man. Don't be mad at Slim. That's on you, dogs. Y'all fellas some bammers, man. P Money says hot piece, bro. PNC King, what the deal, PNC King? What's happening, man? He says good fight, no doubt. PNC King says, think Fury scared? Scared of who? Wilder? Hey, man, if you ask me if he's scared of Wilder, I'll say, hey, man, why he ain't take that fight when it was supposed to happen earlier this year? Man been fighting southpaws like Otto Wallin. This guy's nothing to prepare you for Wilder. Fighting Tom Schwartz's of the world. ESPN calling this a heavyweight title fight. Disgusting, man. Zaza Silly says, sounds like a bit of humble pie or a reality check for some fanboys. Not boxing fans, though. Exactly, man. And I'm probably a bigger fan of Tyson Fury than they are. You know what I mean? I like Tyson Fury's skill set as a boxer. I'm saying I like pure boxers. I like guys who are slick, stick and move. But say what you want. If the guy wasn't slick tonight, it was obviously from that left hand that the man Otto Wallin put on his eye. If he couldn't see out of his right eye, that's an advantage for Otto Wallin to make him not be a slick fighter, so he can bang on his left eye, and he did for the most part, and even busted up his right eye. PNC says Otto gassed out, bro. No question. That's exactly what happened. Even his coach, Joey Gamache. Shout out to Joey Gamache, former lightweight champion. Man got put to sleep in a violent fashion by the man Arturo Gatti. And also another long-time reigning lightweight WBA champion. What was his name? Not Emmanuel Navarrete. Nazaro, Nazareth. I forgot his name. He's a guy who one of the first guys to beat what's that former IBF champ? Shit, man, I'm talking about talking about fighters from damn near 20 years ago. Uh, the dude who got killed by Jesus Chavez, Levander somebody, forgot his name. But Joey Gamache got knocked out in terrible fashion by that lightweight too. Juan of not Juan Navarro, Navarro, Nazaro. I forgot his name, man. I'll talk about him in a later video. Okay, where we at? Wupen says, bless. I think I touched a nerve. You ain't touched nobody nerve. I think you touched your own nerves. What would I be mad for? You came here to watch me and I flamed you up. What nerve you touched? I touched your nerve, Slim. What you talking about? You came on the wrong channel, dog. You came to watch me. And I flamed you up for talking some goofy nut ass shit. Anyways, PNC King says, Mad Dog's British Pub Riverwalk, San Antonio, Texas. Best fish and chips. Where's that at? In San Antonio, Texas? I've never been. But I like fish and chips, no doubt about it. Set Shot says, while the eight out here trying to win rounds, he tried to knock a sucker's head off. Yes, he is. PNC King says Fury was almost gone in the 12 versus Otto. He was. He almost was up out of there. You know what I mean? It's only that the man got the massive size and was holding on for dear life and leaning on him. Otto Wallin just didn't have enough time and space and opportunity to get him up out of there. You know what I mean? But he definitely hurt him bad. The guy was barely throwing punches after that. You know what I mean? Man was on wobbly legs. And that was Otto Wallin who did that. Now imagine if Deontay Wilder does that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Wu Pants, go to church, man. Go to Sunday Mass. Fix out of boxing says, yes, sir. Zaza Silly says, I need to see this fight stat, but interesting to hear the post-fight opinions. Yeah, the fight stats, I don't know. The fight stats might suggest that this fight was a wash, but it really and truly wasn't, man. It was a close fight. Mike 104 says Tyson Fury gonna accidentally open Harvey Dent's phone. That's probably the only face recognition that'll open the iPhone, because his own face won't open up his iPhone. PNC King says, yep, scared of Wilder. Yeah, man, the man ducked Wilder. I made a DuckTales video about it, and there's no refuting that. The man ducked Wilder to go fight these type of guys, you know what I mean? It's just like Leo Santa Cruz fighting. He don't fight no brothers first and foremost. He don't fight no black dudes. Let's not get it twisted. Leo Santa Cruz don't fight no black dudes. Alright? He fought some guy around All-Star Weekend. It was the same night of the slam dunk, NBA slam dunk contest. He fought some guy on PBC on Fox, some Spanish dude, some Mexican dude who had already had losses, who's a right-handed dude who fights nothing like Gary Russell. Gary Russell, who's a southpaw. I'm saying this dude was as tall as Leo Santa Cruz. That to me just showed me exactly this dude ain't trying to fight no damn this guy ain't trying to fight no Gary Russell, man. He's not trying to fight no Gary Russell. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? And after that, he now wants to go to 130 pounds. You know what I mean? It showed me he wants no parts of the man Gary Russell. I was thinking about somebody else right now. Slipped my mind. Somebody else who was supposed to fight somebody, and not fighting the type of. Oh yeah, like Jared Hurd and Jamel Charlo. You know what I'm saying? The man Jared Hurd had an injured shoulder. You know what I mean? He fought Jason Wellborn on his first fight back from surgery after he had fought Lara, Arislandi Lara, yes. He came back from surgery after he fucked his shoulder up, okay? He fought Jason Wellborn, dude from England. He fought him a little tune-up fight, which nobody should be mad about. Man came off of surgery. He unified, got two straps, had gone through the a gauntlet of light middleweights, beat some of the best, came up real quick. He deserved that Jason Wellborn fight, okay? He said no, he needs another tune-up fight or another fight to prepare him for Jamel Charlo, okay? And he picked a right guy in the man J. Rock Williams, who's an orthodox fighter. Doesn't exactly fight like Jamel Charlo, but he's some good work. He's gonna give you some good work to prepare for unification with Jamal Charlo. Jamel Charlo. Even though Jamel Charlo had lost his belt, you know was the first um, mishap in that fight that was supposed to happen. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, Javed Hurd that wasn't no cherry pick gone wrong. Anybody who knows boxing know J Rock wasn't no cherry pick. You know what I'm saying? It's just J Rock. It's just that the man Jared Hurd was beating the best of the best at 154. J Rock Williams wasn't at the top tier of 154. He was maybe in the bottom between 6 and 10. But he beat the man Jared Hurd and he got the belt, and it is what it is. The rest is history. And Jared Hurd don't even want to do the rematch. And he's a guy from my area, and I supported him. I support him big time on these YouTube streets. There's no channel that bigs up Jared Hurd more than B March Boxing. Believe you me. You know what I'm saying? I got videos with thousands of views from people watching them Jared Hurd videos. But those type of fights show me that the guy's preparing for the next opponent. These guys that Tyson Fury's fighting tell me he definitely wants no smoke with the man Deontay Wilder. Say no more. Neutral Natural says Wallin had a higher punch stats accuracy. Really? I didn't see the punch stats or nothing like that. Or I did. I probably saw them real quick, but I didn't digest them and see what they really suggested. Wallen's Neutral Natural says Leo Santa Cruz fight obscure African dude who had a 2 year layoff, and he fought Leo for the vacant IBF bantamweight title. That's the only dude. You're absolutely not right, Neutral Natural, and I've mentioned that in previous videos. His first world title was for that IBF. It was a vacant title. Some African dude I never heard of, but that's the only dude that Leo Santa Cruz fights. He don't fight no African American dudes. I tell you that, and he definitely didn't fight the Cuban. You know what I'm saying? What does that tell you, really? Just go look at him and Abner Maris' career, man. These guys can't fool me. They can't fool me. They're on the PBC side full of African American fighters, and these fellas want no smoke with them. But they'll fight amongst each other and give themselves each other paydays. That's all I respect them guys, you know what I mean? Okay, where we at? Uh, Neutral Natural says Mungia ducking everyone at 54 fighting obscure African club fighters. That's exactly why I did not make a post-fight video of Jaime Mungia. What am I going to do that for? He fought a welterweight tonight. Jaime Mungia is actually really a middleweight. You know what I'm saying? Man barely makes 154 pounds. You know what I mean? And the dude was outboxing him for 2 rounds, but he just was too small. And he just got beat up and even took a knee and he got up out of there before he took any more punishment. Fights a whole lot of bunch of nobodies and he gets no love or no shine on my channel. That's what it is. I'm not making no post-fight video or nothing of Jaime Munguia. That whack-ass Golden Boy card tonight on the zone. That shit was fucking whack. The best shit was that women's fight. Francine Big ups to the Headbangers Gym. Barry Hunter was her coach. You know what I mean? She from Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore, Maryland is not part of D.C., Maryland, or the DMV area, but I got love for them too. I got family out there. You know what I mean? Neutral Natural says I picked Gallimore to KO J Rock. That was a good ass fight. That was a close fight, and that Jamaican dude Gallimore tested the shit out of J Rock. And that fight right there, but I think that's a turning point in J Rock's career because that fight really put him to the test, and he overcame it barely. And all he did after that was become a world champion, unified, the number one junior middleweight on the planet. Um, Thinks all the boxer says thanks for the boxing convo, B Marsh. Good night to the chat, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming through and chopping it up with this boxing shit with me. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all. You check it. Otherwise, if you guys, y'all fellas brought in the conversation, you know what I'm saying? And we got it popping tonight, you know what I mean? I flamed up a couple of some nut ass UK fans, you know what I'm saying? Who come in here talking some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? I put him in check. Slim talking about he touched a nerve. You can't touch no nerve after you coming to watch me, Slim. You know what I mean? But you're welcome back. I didn't tell you never to come back. I told you don't come back if you ain't talking no boxing shit. You dig? Neutral Natural says, why don't Mungia move up and be mandatory for Andrade in the WBO? And he had two division titleists. That's easy way to get him a title shot. And Neutral Natural says, peace to the man, thinks out of boxing. And Neutral Natural, all eyes on Mungia because this is his last fight at 154. He has immediate, direct shot to fight the man Andrade. We'll see if he'll take up that fight. I can put 10 grand on it tonight, right here, that he ain't going to take that fight. He ain't gonna do it unless the man Andrade starts looking vulnerable. He's looking for Cannoli, and he'll get the Cannoli fight. He'll go that route before he takes the Andrade fight. And you said it yourself, man. Straight up, nothing less, nothing more, nothing less. Straight up facts. You know what I mean? If he move up, he'll be the mandatory for the man Andrade's WBO title. Say no more. Big ups to everybody in the chat. Shout outs to Neutral Natural. Thinks Auto Boxing. PNC King, Mike 104, Zaza Sealy, Set Shot. Big ups to Wu Pants. You made this shit interesting even though I flamed your ass up. Big ups to my man P Money. Shout out. Big ups to Burgess Meredith says, good points, B. I gotta see the fight. Salute, Burgess. Definitely check it out. You know what I mean? Very entertaining fight. Better fight on TV than it was on paper. You know what I mean? Big ups to everybody in the chat. I don't want to leave nobody out. Dan the Man Boxing. Big ups to Dan the Man from the USA. Because there's two Dan the Mans on these YouTube streets. Where we at? Big ups to Inspire Fire. Neutral Natural. Sleepy Spaceman. Nah, I ain't bigging him up. I just read his comment. He sounded like a hater. And he only wrote one comment. Didn't even say what's up to anybody. Just came in this piece like a hater. Just like Charlton. I'm not bigging you up neither. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody. M. Creech. Shout outs to you too, dogs. Big ups to everybody. Rob Gotti, my man Rob Gotti out there in Europe. Um, Darius, I am King. Salute, Darius. King Darius in the chat. Long time, my G. Salute. Big ups to everybody who came through, man. Much love to everybody coming talking this boxing shit. It's 2:23 in the AMs. About to call it a night. You heard? Be Marsh Boxing. If you're new to the channel, please share, subscribe, hit that thumbs up in your way in or on your way out, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm Ghost.